Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluation.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Pedro Merced, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Hey, let's get out of this short way.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Now batting, Ray Batista, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set the payoff pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. So striding in, J.D. Page. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Givens gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. In the air now out to left field. Franco will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in, J.D. Page. He flew out in his last at bat.
J.D. Page. Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
now
Tom Kim.
The right fielder, Tom Kim.
Hit down to third, likely no shot. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He fields the ball smoothly and gets rid of it right on time and on target. Pitching and hitting gets most of the headlines here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, but these scouts will take note of that play. I can guarantee that.
Ready once again, J.D. Page. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Page.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
One pitch, here we go. Let's
So
go.
a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.D. Hage,
Come on,
as
baby,
he's
one time,
presented
here we
with
go.
the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Let's get ready.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Drive it. Let's go, kid. Come on now, one pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front.
big guy.
Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, like you can up there.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, he's going to be kicking himself for a missed opportunity right there. It was all set up for him with an RBI chance there for the taking, but he just couldn't get it done. Going down on strikes instead, it's not the end of the world for him.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
Ray
batting.
Batista.
The
He drove
designated
home
hitter,
2 with a single in his last
Ray
plate appearance.
Batista.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out to short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So digging in now, J.D. Hage, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner toward short, and a backhanded
Yeah, make
try
a
into the
turn,
hole
pick
that's
up the
short, but
ball.
this gets on by. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Into the box now, Andreas Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Andrea Reyes.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hage leads off first with 1 away.
No one better. Clutch up
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, it's one thing to fall asleep at the wheel, but to do it when you're on first base in a showcase game that might decide your future, that's just inexcusable. That lead wasn't all that big, but it was big enough for him to get picked off. That's
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The West Prospects used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Herb Wilson pitches well enough to get the W. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Derek Lanier, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Clark Goss, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Number 2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Try for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Now to the plate, J.D. Page, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey.
Hey, try it. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, the scouts are going to eat this one up. He just blasts this thing into the outfield and has enough speed to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Any hitter that can put that kind of charge into a pitch is going to have a job on a roster. That's the kind of hit that sees your stock rise.
Digging in, Jimmy Schmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Schmidt.
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now in the box, Adolfo Gutierrez.
The left fielder, Adolfo Gutierrez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Striding into the box, J.D. Page. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in, Jimmy Schmidt.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jimmy.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. He stays. Out. You're out.
In now, J.D. Page.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Page.
Hey, good one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Estrada shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Hey, that was no secret what he wanted to do. Hit something deep enough in the outfield to get that runner home. He just failed to execute, which is unfortunate for him. Scouts love a player that can come through in big spots, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Page.
J.D. Page.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Attaboy.
Givens, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, right guy. No one's better.
Now a
there.
throw over.
Hey.
Runner back safely.
Get back.
And another throw
No,
over.
he's safe.
And he'll dive back in.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runners off for second. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Find it.
The throw into second.
Attaboy, nice piece.
Wow, he is definitely having a day he won't soon forget. That's his second double of the game here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, and he's quickly distinguishing himself as the star of this show. When you could rise above the competition that is this good, you're doing yourself a favor and earning yourself some future money. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-2 the final score today. The West used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Abe Conrad earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Omar Raimo, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Russell Martinez, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select J.D. Page, a third baseman from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.